Robert's Pianos Houston here, Robert's Pianos near Hobby Airport. And I wanted to share briefly how useful it is for me to go to the PTG meetings. I haven't been going for years, partly because I was spending a lot of time with family on Saturdays. And the other reason is lately we opened the shop. So I've just set up this shop and we're at the point now where I'm able to be a bit more flexible. I got some help in the mornings from Robert. And so I'm able to go out and do more things like help in the church and also in this case go to the meetings. I just wanted to share how useful these meetings are. This time we had a flange bushing change on an upright piano. Actually, it was a grand shank changing the center pin bushing, which is a very complicated thing to do. So we can do that job and we have done that job multiple times, but what happened is it's a complicated job. So any little trick or tip that you can pick up from another tuner is like gold. It could save you hundreds of hours over time. And in this case, we learned that you can actually buy a special flange bushing cloth from Renner, and they sell it with glue on one side, which is activated by alcohol. And it's actually almost the shape of the flange hole, bushing hole. And they also sell a tool which can shave off little bits in little increments the actual bushing to make it the right size for the hole. Once it goes in, it's snug, it's the perfect size. There's no cutting with an X-Acto knife and a ruler, or there's no strange cutting. It comes pre-glued and it comes pre-sized, which is amazingly good, and it will save hundreds of hours on the field or over the history of a piano tuner's life. So sometimes slowing down in life pays off dividends in the long run. And sometimes you feel like if you rush and you just do more quickly, you're going to get better results. But in actual fact, sometimes investigation and exploration and a small change in the technique can make a compound interest over time. So the time invested to learn is so important and can save you so many headaches. You could end up with problems with flanges wobbling, and you could end up with flanges that are too stiff. These kind of techniques and tricks are very useful. We also did a key bushing, which I have to be honest with you, I never really done key bushings before because I hadn't really bought pianos that are older that needed key bushings, but we had one come in. We opened in February, so we had one come in a couple months ago, which is a Mason Hamlin Grand, which needs key bushings. So learning that was very useful, and it's not actually that difficult, but having someone show you is so much better. I guess saying this kind of shows that we're learning and that we want to learn more. And if you have any comments and tips or thoughts about the PTG, or you've been to a meeting, I would encourage you to go. I know there's a lot of tuners that aren't going because the internet, you can promote yourself without needing to be on the PTG lists, and it's possible to do. But I would say the experience and knowledge of these people that went there. We spoke with Robert a bit, and it was just a really good time. So I recommend, if you are a tuner and you want to become more than just a tuner, you want to get out of problems and save time and make more of an impact on the piano industry, then I recommend going to these meetings. I'm not sure who this message is for. Maybe you're just interested in a window into the PTG meetings. I'm not a member. You don't have to be a member to go to the meetings, at least here in Houston, but I believe across the country. So call your local PTG, get on the emailing list, and I'll definitely be going in the future when I get time, because I have other projects like church and also obviously selling pianos. Some people come in the mornings, but I definitely intend to go or send somebody. Thanks for your time. Please subscribe if you want to watch more piano related videos. See you soon. Thank you.